What up, my naughty sisters? For a while. But I really don't have an excuse. You know what? To be honest, I've recorded videos. I've edited them. I even got 2 that are just sitting like on YouTube unlisted. But I just never put them out there. And part of me was like, I don't know if I should say I lost motivation, because I don't think I did. I was just like, I guess you could say I didn't have my drive, like my usual drive that I normally do. So I haven't put this stuff out there. I don't think I really liked what I was talking about. I was just kind of rambling. But again, like, I'm rambling right now, so what's the difference, right? But anyways, what's been going on? Right now, I am heading to the beauty supply store because I got the urge to do a wig. I didn't buy any new hair. What I ended up doing was taking apart an old wig, and now I'm putting it back together. And the reason why I did this, so when I first started making wigs, I made them on mannequin heads, so like the styrofoam ones, and I've got a fairly big head with thick hair, so it just didn't, like, the older wigs that I have just don't fit right. So now that I have the cork head, mannequin head, I'm remaking at least one of my wigs tonight. Especially because the last time I washed my hair, which was it was like last Monday, I washed my hair. I used conditioner, regular conditioner, because my hair felt super, super dry. And as much as the Sisterlocks brand tells you not to condition your hair for like a year, I couldn't do it. So as I was saying, yeah, I couldn't go, the whole year without conditioning my hair, especially because I have relaxed ends, and the breakage and the way my hair felt, I did not like at all. So I decided to condition it. Upon doing that, of course, as expected, there was slippage, and I realized that I don't regret what I did, because, like I said, my hair, like my relaxed ends, were just like dying of thirst and moisture and protein. So I did a mix of protein and moisturizing conditioner, just because it's not something that I want to do obviously continuously, because I don't always want to deal with slippage. So now I have to go back to my consultant, and kind of backstory to that. So what month are we in? November. So I think it was the beginning of November, like November 8th. She sent me a message, and she was like, hey, it's time for your retightening. These are the days I'm available. Pause for a second. I'm on a 6-week schedule. That when she sent me that text, that was like 3 weeks after my last retightening. But I was like, you know what, whatever. My hair grows a lot, so it's not the worst thing in the world for me. So anyways, I sent her a text, and like, note that prior to this, I was, debating on like just finding another optician, or retightening my own hair. And so I really thought about it for like a good hour before I responded to her. And I was like, is it possible that we just spend like a day, a couple hours, whatever, just fixing the holes in my locks? And she was like, yeah, that's fine. Some way, somehow, we ended up retightening my hair at the same time. It is what it is. But yeah, so we retightened my hair, and then she fixed the holes. Obviously, I still found holes, but I'm thinking that this is a normal thing, or maybe it's just my hair, and I'm realizing this after having the slippage with the conditioner and whatnot. But this is the first time I conditioned the entire length of my hair. usually what I would do is condition just my relaxed ends, but I was like, you know what? I need my hair to feel loved just for today, you know? And then going forward, I'll, you know, go back to just doing my clarifying shampoos and that's it. So yeah, I conditioned my hair, whatever, I got this little bitch. So now I gotta text her again and set up that appointment. But, anyway, so back to what I'm doing today. I decided that I wanted to corner my hair up. So once I found the, lock that had partially slipped, and like the end of that lock is budding, but the rest of it is like single strands, kind of two separate strands, whatever. So anyways, found that out, and then I was like, okay, I'm just gonna corner up my hair. So that's what I got underneath this lovely scarf here. So I'm cornering up my hair. Tomorrow I may just, you know, do a headscarf thing and rock that for the day, because I don't think I'm gonna get done with this wig. I have to boil a bundle to match the texture of the other hair that I've got, and so that's I'm on my way to the store to get silicone mix, and possibly some more wig caps. But yeah, so that's what's been going on the hair side. Life is good. I just left my house. I don't know if I said this earlier because my brain is just like eh. But I left my house for the first time since Saturday morning. Like, I went out Friday night, got home at like 3-something, and I never left my house since then. And it's Monday night. So, that tells you a whole lot of what I've been doing. Really not a whole lot. See, I think going forward, I don't know, depending on how my hair turns out, I think the next, I'm gonna book one more retightening for some reason. I should also explain this. So my last retightening appointment, I sat down and I was like, look, the way Minnesota's weather is set up, it likes to snow. I don't like driving in the snow, and you live an hour away. People are stupid. I hate pedestrians. Someone just tried to cut in front of me, like opposite direction. But anyways, so that really just threw me off. Anyways, like I was saying, the last appointment that I had with her, I talked to her about like me possibly just retightening my own hair. And she was totally fine with it, and then she showed me how to do it. And there's really no difference between interlocking and the sister lock, you know, process. It's really all the same. They just use different terminology. So yeah, I told her I was gonna do that going forward, and I wouldn't, you know, come for my next retightening. I'll just do it myself. But because for some, like, it's November 27th today, and it's 55 degrees outside. This is not usual Minnesota weather. Like last year, there was snow on the ground, or at least it was freezing cold, and there was ice for sure. Yeah, last year for sure it was cold as hell. So, and I think around like early December is when it actually snowed. I remember like us having a large amount of snowfall. So anyways, with that being said, the fact that there's no snow on the ground at all, like it's 55 degrees. This is what I'm wearing outside. But yeah, it's kind of amusing. What else is going on? That's really, yeah, I was kind of dealing yesterday with like, and this isn't even a one-person situation, this is multiple people. So I have this thing about assumptions, and it applies to whether you know me or you don't know me. If you assume that I feel some type of way, I will then officially start feeling some type of way, because regular me, I can be indifferent. I have to pay attention to the road driving in this area because people are stupid. I have to be indifferent to, or I am indifferent, sorry, to a lot of situations. And part of that just has to do with the fact that, like, I don't want to emotionally stress myself out over a small situation. So if it's really nothing for me to be, like, upset or freaking out about, I can guarantee I most likely won't be freaking out about it, and then you'll be super confused as to why, and then assume that I feel some type of way, like, to the 10th degree, which I don't. So yeah, like I just have this thing where it's like, and it got really frustrating. I don't know if it was hormones or what it was, but I got really, really upset. And I wasn't upset about the situations that caused it. I was just upset that, like, that was a thing. Like, why are you assuming that I feel this type of way, or I'm thinking this type of way, or I want this certain type of thing, when it's really just a question. Like, just ask. Ask and ye shall find. No, seek and ye shall find. Ask and it'll be given. Ask the question and I will give you an answer. Point blank. Like, it's really not rocket science. So, yeah, I don't appreciate that at all. But anyways, I have arrived at my destination. I'm really excited. I feel like I've taken myself away from being able to do this as much as I used to. Like, I used to do something with a wig or with hair like every other week at least. Or I'd buy hair out the ass. Like, I kind of miss it, but it's probably better for me now that I don't spend that much money on hair. But I will be buying some hair, probably around like February time for this wedding that I'm in. So I'm excited about that. I know for sure I'm gonna do like curly, like pretty curly hair, and then length probably like a 24 or 26, 5 bundles is what I'm guessing, because I want it to be thick, but we'll see how it all turns out. But I'm gonna say I'll be back because I don't think I'm done talking. Yeah, so I got everything that I needed. I got another brush because I felt like my Denman brush was like, it's great with detangling, but with these bundles, some people like to use it. I don't. Well, maybe it's because, I was gonna say maybe it's because like when I would use it for my hair, then there's like extra gunk or whatever. But now I don't even use it for my hair anymore because I don't need the brush. But that was really gross. Excuse me. But so I bought another brush like to detangle. It was one of those like super raved about types with the multiple bristles and a weird shape and whatever. So I got one of those because I've got curly hair that I want to detangle, and I may cut depending on how I feel. But anyways, apart from that, I got multiple wig caps because every time I go back to that freaking beauty supply store, I always feel like I'm searching for this one brand, and today I was searching for it, and I found it. They didn't have that many, so I grabbed like 4 of them, and then I got 2 big jugs of silicone mix because who doesn't fucking love some silicone mix? Silicone mix is really that shit for your hair. Like, it really is the stuff that will fix your bundles. And if you don't know, now you know. But see, I'm gonna go home. I'm probably just gonna wear the curly one for tomorrow, just because I'm feeling really lazy tonight. I'm feeling super lazy tonight. I kind of just want to relax. I will boil the other one though and see how that turns out, and at least I'll know, okay, if I need to like reboil it for tomorrow, because I don't want to install it and have it you know, looking weird and the textures don't match. So I don't even think I showed y'all what I'm about to do. So I've got a wig already with like, I guess you could say loose waves, and I wanted to add another bundle to it just so it's a little more full. And upon doing that, I realized that this one bundle, this is why you don't buy hair out of someone's trunk, because there's the first and last time for everything, right? The first and last time that I ever buy hair out of someone's trunk. So basically, in, what month was that? June, May, April, May, June, right? Something long, I think it was in April. So in April, or maybe it was earlier than that, well, let's backtrack a little. March, I met this girl. She is a stripper, and she was telling me about hair that she had purchased from this one guy, and I'm like, okay, cool. So I decided to buy hair from this person that she recommended. Here's the thing with strippers. and prostitutes that I've realized. And I'm only saying I realized this because, oh, there goes a man. That man looks homeless. They need to leave that man alone. They got 4, and this is what I hate about this freaking city. I'm going off on a tangent. So there's a man on a corner, right? This man does not look armed whatsoever. He's not on the floor or anything like that. But why are there 4 squad cars for one individual? Like, 4 cops for one, and you Metro Transit police. Like, what are you planning on doing? Like, this state, I need to move. But anyways, going back to my original point, so strippers and prostitutes, I feel like they have the money to buy hair whenever the frick they want. And so when they tell you that hair is good hair, hair for them is good hair for that time period that they use it. I've realized they like to switch out their hair a lot. And so when you have the ability to do that, you don't give a real honest review. If I'm telling you hair is good, it's because I've had it for like 6 months. And the reason why I'm giving you a timeline of 6 months is because you can have beauty supply store hair for 3 months, right? Still be able to use it till 3 months. Now, I feel like if you can use, Brazilian hair for 6 months, then it's decent quality hair. If you're not ratting up on me by 3 months and I know that you're decent quality hair. Most of the hair that I have, I've had for over a year. I can't say I've used it 100% like back to back. One of them I feel like I've used a lot. So that one I can say for sure is great hair. No, like, good freaking texture. The texture is beautiful. But, so like I was saying, with that hair, like, I know for sure that's great hair. Other brands that I've used that I still have, like, one I bleached like 3 or 4 times. Still have that hair. I dyed it to like a reddish color, and I think I'm going to dye it a little deeper just because it's starting to look a little weird. I think the colors are like rinsed out a little. So I'm going to go back and put color into that one, but then I'm going to have to remake it first and then do all that. But other than that, like, so anyway, so I bought this hair off of this one person that she recommended out of his trunk. And when I was looking at it today under, I don't know why I didn't notice this before, but I was looking at it today under my bedroom light, and I realized that this hair is black and brown. Like, it's jet black on the outside of the hair, like around the bundle of the hair, and then it's brown on the inside. Like, they tried to dye it, but obviously didn't successfully dye it, so now it looks like this. And so yeah, I think I'm just gonna dye it jet black once I'm done. I'm gonna re-dye the whole thing jet black once I'm done. And I feel like it'd be a super bomb wig once it's all done. But till then, till it's all done, we're gonna be dealing with what we currently have right now. So that's currently the update on what's been going on, where I've been, why I haven't been recording. I didn't really touch on why I haven't been recording. I've just been MIA, to be honest. So yeah, I'll probably do like a little tutorial tonight, possibly. If not tonight, then for sure tomorrow, because I know with this curly wig, as much as I like it, curly hair gets tangled in the back all the time, and I don't like detangling. So yeah, for sure I'll do a tutorial. But thank you for watching. Peace out, my naughty sisters.